Hello, and welcome to Uncorked, a podcast where we get raw and real all while under the influence. We are your hosts. I'm Madison.
And I'm Katie.
Thank you for joining us today. All right, so before we get started, let's talk about our wine. So we have a Sauvignon Blanc. It's by Free Spirit Wines in California.
We had to practice a few times before we read
Sauvignon.
that.
I think that's how you say
Sauvignon.
Sauvignon Blanc. It says, inside this bottle, you'll discover aromas of citrus fruits layered with delicate, bright notes of apple, peach, and pineapple. I'm excited.
Yummy.
I feel like I haven't had a Sauvignon Blanc before or in a while.
I know
I
we
don't
haven't had
remember.
any on the channel yet.
I'm excited.
And like you said, it's been a while for me as well. I don't really remember if it's like any kind of sweet whatsoever or if it's just like plain dry.
Yeah,
But
I don't know.
we'll have to see. All right. Today's episode, we're just going to be talking about like weird quotes that everybody tells us all our lives, but we've actually been saying them wrong, or like people have been saying them wrong. And I thought it would just be fun to go through. Some of them are kind of on the mental health aspect that we tell ourselves or other people tell us. So yeah. The first one that I had is great minds think alike. The full quote is actually great minds think alike, small minds rarely differ, meaning to encourage independent thought. So like great minds think alike, but you want to think differently than other people. That makes sense?
Yeah, I guess it makes sense, but I feel like no one ever says it in that way.
Yeah.
Like everyone always says like, oh, great minds think alike because we
Because we have the
have
same
the
idea.
same idea. But I don't like saying that because I feel like I get mad, or I would get mad if someone was like, great minds think alike. I'm like, no, that was my idea.
Right.
Like it wasn't your idea, it was my idea. So we don't have the same mind. No, my idea.
Right. The second one I had is money is the root of all evil. The full quote is actually 6:10 of 1 Timothy, and the full version is the love. Did I say that wrong? Okay, say it. How do I say it?
I think it's like 1 Timothy 6:10. That's how you say it.
Well, that's how it was. Okay. Jeez.
Okay. The full version.
The love of money is the root of all sorts of evil. That's the full version. So it's just like if you love money, that's
the love of money.
Like the
so
love
like
of
if you
money.
just love money,
Yeah.
it's a root
But
of
also you
evil.
can use
But
money.
also, like I feel like everyone loves money.
Right.
Like,
But the use
but I get
of
what
money.
it's meaning. It's meaning like if you put money before everything else, so then that's the evil. But if you put money before other things, I think it has to depend on your mindset of the money that you're putting first.
Yeah, it's like the use
like if you're
of the money.
if you're putting up your love for money first because you're wanting to have a successful and happy life and do all the things for your kids or whatever, then that's good. But if you're putting it first just to be better than everyone or do things, I guess that's good. I don't really ever hear this saying a lot though. I feel like
I used to say it when I was younger, but not so much now. Oh,
yeah.
I don't know. All right. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Everyone says that one.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everyone says it.
Yeah, for sure.
But I hate when people could, like, I'm not talking about Rome here. I'm talking about my life. I'm not talking about Rome. I'm not talking about a whole city, whatever. Like, I'm talking about me.
Yeah. Give me
but
some
everyone
time.
says that.
So the full thing is Rome wasn't built in a day, but it burned in one. How fucking morbid is that? So like if you work so hard for something, you can actually
lose it in one. You can lose it all, which is so true. Like you literally could work so hard for something and in one day everything just crash and burn.
Anything like relationships, like if you had a relationship all your life and then somebody cheats, like
it could all fall. Everything could fall in one day.
Yeah, it's scary.
Your car could break down and you could have to pay like $20,000 for a new car or something. Like it literally everything could fall in one day.
Yep. This is the one that I've heard the most out of any of these is blood is thicker than water, which the people are trying to say like family comes before anything else. But the full is actually the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. So this actually means like bloodshed in battle bonds soldiers more strongly than simple genetics. So like the relationships that you choose to be in is like your strongest and most important, not necessarily just because you're related to somebody.
Right. I think that's so important and something that we've learned a lot recently. Like even your friends or like the people you surround yourself with, like you could be so much closer to non-blood relatives.
Yeah. And it's basically like your support, like your core circle is what is most important.
I don't think blood matters.
No.
I mean, I get it. Like some people,
that's what starts
some
you
people
off.
in my family like drive me crazy and stuff, but like they're my family, so I get that. But like that doesn't mean I have to be like super close to them or super like, you know.
Right. All right. Next one is starve a cold, feed a fever.
I've never heard of this.
I've never heard of this either. I've never heard of
this one.
But it says it's both wrong and bad medical advice, so don't do it. The full one is if you starve a cold, you'll have to feed a fever. Which makes
it makes sense. Like if you just don't pay attention to one small thing, it can turn into a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've never heard that one.
Yeah, so weird. The things that they used to come up with, like before we had actual
I feel
doctors.
like no one ever comes up with like sayings like this anymore, though.
Yeah. Like we have Google now, so it's like
just Google everything.
But no like people tried to be smart.
Little sayings anymore.
Yeah, it's like people tried to be smart back then, and then they like were just winging it.
Or like I feel like back in the day there was always like hidden messages. Like your parents would tell you stuff like this to make it mean one completely different thing. Like they just want you to think about it. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they always would just trick you. There's a lot of mind games back in the day. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh my gosh. All right. The proof is in the pudding.
I've heard this before.
This is a common one.
A lot of people say this one, I feel like.
But the full is actually the proof of the pudding is in the eating, meaning you'll have to try it to know it if it tastes good or not.
I get it.
So it's like telling your kids like the proof
you have to try it.
Yeah.
You have to try it at least once, and if you don't like it.
Yeah.
You have to try something to know that you're not going to like it.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think the original meaning is like the proof is in the pudding, like you.
A lot of people mean it that way.
Right.
Like, look at these facts. Here's the proof. It's in the facts. It's in the
but
pudding
literally
right
has
here.
Nothing to do with it. Oh goodness. How do we like turn these around? You know what I mean?
I feel like it's like that game of telephone.
And you just keep saying
it.
And
then more people say it, like the meaning changes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm like. That's what I envision.
All right. Jack of all trades.
Yeah, I've heard this one a lot.
So it's actually jack of all trades, master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. So jack of all trades
like
isn't necessarily
good at a lot, but you're not the best at anything.
Right.
You're just like you're like good at a lot of things. Like some
but
people are good at one thing.
Yeah.
But you can be good at a lot of things.
But it's still better than
that one person that's good at one thing.
Being good at anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Nick, I think he's like good at everything.
He's a jack of all trades. He's like a master of everything, or he's good at everything, but not to master because he like has so many.
Yeah, he likes to try everything.
Yeah. So he like he
has this like hand in
Nick
everything
for you. The jack of all trades.
It's not a bad thing, babe.
No, he's good at a lot of things. He's just never mastered it because by the time he gets to that point, he finds another thing that he likes.
Sorry, we're not.
Sorry, Nick.
We're not making fun of you. Alrighty. When one door closes, another one opens.
I hear this all the time, and I hate this saying.
Yeah,
I hate it. Another one does not open right away. You could be locked in that.
Maddie hates waiting. If you guys can't tell.
Yeah. Another one does not open right away. You could a door close right in your face, so you'd be like fired from your job. Oh, door closed. Oh, no, I don't have a job. Where's the other door opening?
You literally
nowhere.
Have to wait.
Yeah.
But the full is when one door closes, another door opens. But we so often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the ones which open for us. And I think that's very true. Like some people, they get so many opportunities thrown at them but
they're just like tunnel visioned on one opportunity. They're like, I only want this one goal.
Yeah.
But you're like, but look at all these other things. It may not be the best and it may not be what you envisioned, but all these other things are still good opportunities. Like take one of those. They could lead into something so much better. So I get that one.
For sure. Be the change you wish to see in the world, which a lot of people I think thought recently was Gandhi. But I don't.
It's not.
I think it is, but it's like a little tiny part of what he actually said.
Really?
So the original statement from which this is derived is if we could change ourselves, the tendencies in the world would also change. As a man changes his own nature, so does the attitude of the world change toward him.
Yeah. I feel like so recently it's almost like a lot of people have been saying this quote. Yeah. Like since COVID and the whole world has gone cray-cray.
So it's like you change your mindset and like you'll see the world differently. I think that's how it is kind of.
Yeah. Like if you view like your life in the world the way you want to, then you'll see it that way.
Right.
Instead of you viewing it negatively, then you're going to see it negatively, obviously.
And it's almost like you surround yourself in these positive things, not in the negative things, so that you
see the positives and not always the negatives.
Yeah. Which is hard. I struggle
hard.
with that.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'm just stressing out.
Or like
over
I'll
everything.
Be like, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, if you see someone struggling or something, and you're like going about your business, and then you like go away, and then in the back of your mind you're like, wow, I should have helped them, or I should have held that door. Like, I don't know, things like that. You know what I mean?
Or you just go to bed at night.
But then you feel bad.
Yeah. Do you ever just go to bed at night and you think back to like high school and you're like, oh, wow, that was so stupid. Why do I do that? And you like think the whole night about those things. Yeah. But I think you just got to keep looking forward no matter what.
Just try to be the best version of yourself, and then you'll see the world like that, and then other people will see you like that, so people will start treating you like that, and then you'll be a good person.
Yeah, and you'll also be surrounded with
good
people that are like you. That's all that I have for as far as the goofy quotes that we've been saying wrong our entire lives. What did you have?
Yeah, I didn't have any.
Yeah,
so sorry, friends.
I mean, these are just fun little things. I was like, maybe we should start saying these right.
I've never thought about like the little quote. Like I've never really thought about it, but it's funny, like, because you hear them all the time, and usually they're in the wrong context.
And like you said, I think it is a generation of people that were like saying,
play mind games with you, like our great grandparents. That's who it was.
Oh yeah. Okay, guys. So go ahead and head over to that Facebook page. If you have any quotes yourselves that you guys say all the time or that you say and that are actually wrong, go ahead and comment under the podcast link and just tell us what you guys have.
It'd be funny because I know a lot of people have their own little quotes that they say all the time.
What is it, like paint the town red or something? Like what the hell does that even mean?
I don't know. Or like, I don't remember. I could think of more if I thought about it,
Or what is it, like, what's his face?
Or like one foot forward, one step forward, two steps back, or something like that. Like
little things like that.
Yeah.
Or what is his name that painted the chapel? He's like, he didn't have only one paintbrush or something. I don't know. I'm probably totally wrong on that one. Please correct me. Just head over to our group and listen to other episodes that we have. You can go to YouTube. There's videos on there. And like Apple. What else are we on? Spotify.
Yeah. Any like streaming. Not streaming. Any, I guess it's kind of streaming, right? Or something. Yeah. I don't know. Any
podcast.
Yeah. Anywhere you listen to your podcast, you can listen to us.
Yeah. That was a great commercial voice, Madison.
Yeah, thank you.
Alrighty. There'll be links in the description below to some of these. If you want to go ahead and look into them deeper, you can. Before we go though, we got to go ahead and rate this wine, Madison.
I think it's pretty good.
It's good. It's like not too sweet.
No, it's not like bubbly.
I was gonna say 9 too.
It's not bubbly. Really good. It's pretty good. I actually really like it. I might buy it again. It was only like $13, $10, something like that at Kroger.
Yeah. It's very like appley and pineapple.
Yeah, I actually really like it.
Yeah. Good. So we have a 9 for this one, folks. Go ahead and try it. You said you got it at Kroger?
At your local Kroger.
All right. But thank you guys for listening so much. We'll see you next time.